By day 2 on a failing project, the noise gets louder. Emails multiply. Meetings stack up. Everyone has urgent input. And this is where many BAs make their second big mistake. They start fixing the loudest problems. Here's the mad BA truth you need early in your career. Fixing the wrong problem feels productive. It's not. So today we're talking about how to diagnose what's actually broken and how to ignore the noise that will happily waste your time. Let's start with the most important distinction: symptoms versus root causes. Symptoms are everywhere on failing projects: missed deadlines, rework, angry stakeholders, constant change. Nothing is ready. These are visible. They're emotional. They demand attention. Root causes are quieter: unclear decisions, misaligned goals, hidden assumptions, missing ownership, structural gaps. If you fix symptoms, the project stays broken. If you fix root causes, symptoms fade. Your job as a BA is not to treat pain. It's to find what's causing it. Now let's talk about loud distractions, because failing projects are full of them. Loud distractions sound like, "We need better documentation. The tool is the problem. If we just had more time, this worked fine before." These statements may be true, but they're often incomplete. Noise has one key trait: it pulls you into activity without clarity. Before you react, ask, what problem does this actually solve? What happens if we fix this? Does anything improve? If the answer is vague, you're looking at noise. Now let's talk about structural issues, the real project killers. Structural issues are not dramatic, they're persistent. Look for things like no shared definition of success, decisions made verbally, never confirmed, conflicting priorities across teams, requirements that mean different things to different people, work starting without agreement. These don't show up as errors, they show up as patterns. When the same confusion repeats, that's not a people problem, that's a structure problem. Now let's get practical. One of the most powerful tools you have at this stage is a problem statement. Not a solution, not a wish list. A problem statement sounds like, "We are unable to X because Y, resulting in Z." For example, we are unable to prioritize scope because success criteria were never defined, resulting in constant rework. If you can't articulate the problem clearly, you're not ready to solve it. Next, light impact mapping. You're not building a framework, you're asking simple questions. Who is impacted? How are they impacted? What breaks if nothing changes? This quickly separates real issues from complaints. If no one can explain impact, you're probably chasing noise. Now, let's talk about the most uncomfortable and most valuable activity: assumption surfacing. Failing projects run on unspoken assumptions. Everyone knows what we mean. Leadership already agreed. This will be handled later. Assumptions feel efficient. They're also dangerous. Ask questions like, what are we assuming is true right now? What would break if that assumption is wrong? You don't need to challenge aggressively. You just need to make assumptions visible. Visibility reduces chaos. Now, let's address the emotional side, because diagnosing problems is uncomfortable. People don't like hearing, "That's not the real issue. This isn't a priority yet. We're solving the wrong problem." You'll feel pressure to do something. Here's the mindset shift that protects you. Clarity before action is not delay, it's discipline. Strong BAs slow things down long enough to ensure effort is aimed correctly. And now for the mad BA truth that closes this episode. Fixing the wrong problem feels productive. It's not. Progress that doesn't change outcomes is just motion. Next time, we'll talk about what happens when stakeholders themselves become part of the problem, and how to navigate a room where alignment is an illusion. This is a project from hell, how BAs actually survive it. And if this episode made you uncomfortable, good. That means you're learning where real BA work lives.